Howdy, everybody. Welcome on into the cargo bay where it's time for a little bit of hobby talk.
Hobby talk.
BC, is this a comedy podcast?
That's a comedy podcast, baby.
Is it a podcast? What is this? We're going to open cards, BC.
We're going to open
happen.
cards. Hey, when a lot of people are probably encountering this for the first time, they're going, what is this? It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but mostly we're here to talk about top Star Wars trading cards, and occasionally, our fast food indulgences, the type of sodas we like to drink, that kind of stuff. But more or less, it's the top Star Wars trading cards,
and we take it very seriously.
Very seriously. We very serious.
The news up top. So
yeah,
we're gonna talk about a bunch of stuff in the beginning, and then you want to see some mystery sketches open, BC.
Oh.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Or is this box of Mandalorian Chrome Beskar that we're opening because the autograph redemptions are expiring soon? Is that?
And we definitely are going to have a redemption-worthy autograph that's in that box. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. We got a giveaway. We're going to talk about some 2024 product that's actually coming out. Mind-blowing.
Wild.
Who would have thought? It's almost May, and we're finally getting some product. And then we got some classic direct from Topps. And but of course, we're going to keep it all very serious. But it's a very serious business here. So
yeah, don't
expect too many chuckles like I had at the beginning. I had to get it out of my system, is basically what that was.
No laughing, BC. And don't forget, everybody, to like and subscribe. That's how YouTube works. All right. Well,
is that the platform? Is this YouTube?
Yeah, that's where we are. We're on YouTube now. Okay. The audio feed has been dead for over a year, I'd say. We're just video.
Yeah, that's where people want to see the cards. They don't want to hear you describe them.
No, we did try that though. We tried.
People were ravenous for it. Yeah, they loved it.
BC, the Star Wars card collectors group on Facebook is the place. This sketch fest. This mystery sketch.
Yeah, I believe we're calling this Art for a Cause.
Okay,
Mystery Sketch, Volume 5. So this is the 5th edition. Basically, it's they get a bunch of artists. Some of them are Topps artists. Some of them we've spoken about in our episode where we featured sketch card artists. And they basically do a big donation. So the artists get some funds for their work, and then the majority of that money goes to a charitable cause. This year was the National Alliance on Mental Illness. Excellent. Super excited about that cause being selected. And they raised over $10,000 this year for that particular cause. And some of that $10,000 came directly out of the cargo bay's pockets because we've got, hold on for the big reveal, a couple of these.
Nice. Here, I'll put up the big camera if I can wrangle my mouse. There we go.
Yeah, so cool. These are cool. They come in this kind of like spiffy packaging too, so it feels like an official rip. I got a couple one-touch things going on here, so we figured we'd go ahead and rip these bad Larrys right here and see what mysterious sketches we have got.
Oh wait, BC, I didn't realize we were going right now.
Oh,
I thought it was in. Howdy, folks. This is AB in post. In my confusion, I lost audio just for this specific pack opening, so I'm going to try to recreate what we were talking about as we revealed this card. Of course, BC revealing it all fancy-like, starting with the back of the card. We did not recognize that artist. If you do, please let us know in the comments below. I'm just now seeing that collect, learn, be kind in the bottom right. That's nice. And then we flip the card over, preparing for the reveal. And then we both had some oohs and ahs and saying, all right, a young Dooku. As we are both fans of the Dooku redemption arc. Or rather, we're both Dooku apologists, as BC mentioned. So we admired that sketch of young Dooku. Seems like a nice pencil sketch there. Cool SWCC seal on that. And then we're on to the next one, which I do have audio for.
Okay, that's the front. So we'll do the back. Dave Dotel, I
Nice.
believe.
Whoa!
Oh,
That's very cool.
look at that little Cad Bane action.
Yeah, that's very cool.
He's looking mean. I like the colors.
I love
Very
Cad
cool
Bane.
stuff.
Nice texture there.
So yeah, we got a couple of pretty cool sketches, and it supports a good cause. So that always makes me feel pretty good.
Yeah, that's a very cool thing that the group does there. The moderators, the artists, all pitching in to make that happen.
Yeah,
I have not been on that group in some time, but that is that's a good reason to go over there and check out that group is participating in that event.
definitely, absolutely.
Well, very cool, BC. Thanks again for purchasing those.
Yeah.
Let's move on to our next slide. Big news! Big news!
Oh. It's the product that everyone's talking about.
That's right, BZ. We've been waiting all year for a top Star Wars product, and what did we get? Well, we'll have to ask someone at the Montgomery Club.
Welcome to the Montgomery Club.
Because, of course, the Sapphire releases go up first, only available to members of the Montgomery Club.
Yes, they're very exclusive. If you pay a buttload of money, Montgomery Club. Wait, I think we might be too silly. I think we need to bring it back to the hard-hitting news that this is. This is a Topps Star Wars Chrome Sapphire product, not unlike many of the other products that have been released in the past. We have seen them previously revisit Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, initially in the Chrome Sapphire. What a fine product that was, recreating Series 1 and 2 from the original. You know what? I can't do it. I can't be Mr. Newsman. You know, it's just not going to happen. All right?
I'll take over. I'll take over.
Okay, yeah, you got it.
Then moving on chronologically to Star Wars Return of the Jedi, skipping over Episode 5.
Yeah,
God,
so
you're so good at that.
thanks. I've been practicing it.
I thought whenever Dan Rather retired, they were going to knock it on your door, but I don't know. They must have missed out.
What are you doing out there, world? Put me on the news.
When you talk like this, people take it very seriously.
They did Episode 4. They did Return of the Jedi. They're mostly the original cards on a Chrome Sapphire background, and by sapphire, that's not actually sapphire. It's an atomic.
It's a cracked ice kind of
cracked ice pattern back there. The Return of the Jedi ones were weird. Yeah. The fours were nice. Yeah, you got that border around them. They changed some of the images, but anyway, now we're all out of order. We're going on to Episode 1.
Yeah, I think so. Initially, it made sense initially to me, where they're like, we're gonna do A New Hope, right? We're gonna that's the most iconic Star Wars set, and then they're like, well, it's the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, so I mean, the world is just struck with Return of the Jedi fever for the 40th, so we better release that as a Sapphire. And this is now, of course, the 25th anniversary of Episode 1, so you just skip around like you're lightspeed jumping, and you can kind of put together the release of these particular products in this order. I think these were released, or the pre-sale on these, I want to say like $280 a box for the Phantom Menace stuff.
They're always expensive, and they added autographs with Return of the Jedi, and it was Mark Hamill's first. He's a signer back, so that was expensive too. But this is interesting to me only because there are only wide vision cards for Episode 1, right? So they're going to actually have to design a product. Yeah, I mean,
in terms of official Topps cards, it was the wide vision release, and like drinking a tall boy, I do enjoy the occasional wide vision card. But yeah, I don't know. It seems like they're gonna come up with some new images, or maybe they'll just chop the edges off and
Yeah,
scale them down.
that sounds like probably what will really happen.
Yeah.
They just rotate them and squazzle them on with like edges on them. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what people are paying $280 for. Can you imagine if they just showed up wide vision? What the discourse would be? Some people would be very upset. Some people would be happy.
I would be one of the people who would be over if they made a wide vision chrome sapphire just because they think it's funny.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what am I supposed to do with these? They're so tall and long. But no, yeah, it's I thought it was interesting that this is the first thing being released really this year. But I guess it aligns with the kicking off, it's the official May the 4th season, where you're going to have all toy releases and your Legos and your Star Wars sales. So they figured let's hop on that train and cash in on everyone's favorite Star Wars movie and a product that never even really existed for this, and just make a sapphire version and make it super expensive. So I, not being a member of the Montgomery Club or willing to spend the amount of money for a box, did not purchase any of this. I'll be interested to see what it looks like, but just for me, I was kind of like,
yeah.
I'll let other people enjoy this.
We'll continue to cover it as more details are revealed.
You're on the cargo bay.
Breaking news on the cargo bay.
It is nice to have something to talk about anyway. Speaking of talk,
I was just gonna tease. We may stay tuned, you wonderful cargo bay viewers. We may actually have stuff to talk about in the future. The Topps Industry Conference is happening right now as we speak. So if anything does get announced there, like, hey, we're actually going to release some Star Wars cards this year outside of this particular product, we'll have our finger firmly on the pulse of that news. But yeah, so far it's just a sapphire chrome.
Our finger is always on the pulse, so much so that sometimes we break through the skin and we're in the vein, we're in the blood, baby. We're so topical and
if you
always
really
right on
want to
time.
get the pulse, you gotta get through the skin.
Here's something that may or may not be still relevant by the time this video comes out. Speaking of finger on the pulse, got new Throwback Thursday cards, BC, or just throwback cards, I guess.
Yep, we're volume 96 of Throwback Thursday, and I forget what it is, but this is, I think it's 1962 football. I actually kind of like the design of these.
Yeah.
I love the Han Solo headshot.
Yeah, very
in
good.
in the left corner there. Of course, we've got that just super famous image of Han there. But I do want to shout out that Leia card. I feel like I haven't seen that on a whole lot of cards before. Yeah. And then the Chewbacca. I mean, glamour shot Chewbacca is pretty sexy.
Yeah, as you mentioned, weird that he's from The Last Jedi instead of A New Hope, like everybody else.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as double panel cards, I don't typically like two images on one card. As far as those go, these are pretty good looking. I like them. I like the plain yellow and red text. So
yeah,
there you go.
Didn't have to put Corellia or Alderaan or anything like that.
I think some Topps insider watched our video, BC, and very astutely made some changes over there. I like the scene painting above Leia's head. I've never really noticed that dripping before up there. That's nice.
It is nice.
Anyway, there's the cards. What's next?
I think we got a little
giveaway. Last chance, giveaway. BC?
Yeah, I think this is the last chance for entry. Comment Bad Batch down below if you want to be entered to win. That's right, this entire set of BC original sketch cards of the Bad Batch. I have been watching the Bad Batch this season. I'm kind of, But I did these when season 1 like first came out. So these are some cards I've had for a little while, just kind of stashed away. But comment Bad Batch down below. Most people point when they say that, so you know where to comment.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't point, I'm sure people would just be, where am I supposed to comment on the?
I mean, people have only had YouTube for 2 decades now, or whatever it is. So
I'm still getting used to it. Yeah, it's a steep learning curve. Yeah, still got to learn. Comments down below. Bad Batch. If you're a multiple entrant, you know who you Wildcats are. You just put that entry number next to it, and we will spin the wheel sometime after the finale, the series finale of the Bad Batch, and we'll be giving those Bad Larrys away.
Yep. Pretty exciting, BC. We haven't spun a wheel in a long time.
Ooh, feels good to spin a wheel.
So, I'm gonna open this Chrome Beskar now, but here's our socials and stuff. We check things when we feel like it.
Ooh, I have not checked the email in a hot minute. I did check the Instagram. Shout out to the Instagram folks out there.
Oh, nice.
Appreciate those messages. Always good to see you.
Well, I am now flipping the camera, so hopefully this is correct. BC, I'm gonna leave. You'll see how it is. It's just basically our home screen, so your face is on here too, BC. I think it's gonna be fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, you can check the email while I'm ripping this. I don't think you're gonna miss much.
Now let's just wax nostalgic about when we first opened Beskar Chrome. This was a product I would say, mildly enthused about when it was announced. I was like, oh, they're going to do Chrome of Season 1 and Season 2. That's kind of a cool thing. And then when I opened it, I felt wildly disappointed for a couple reasons. I seem to remember the parallels being either sparse or disappointing.
Very sparse and disappointing. I would say both.
Yeah. And the fact that the Season 1 and Season 2 have dramatically different borders.
Yeah, and they didn't make any adjustments to that.
That's like a refractor. Yeah. Oh, rest in peace, Carl Weathers.
Oh, what a blow! I'm very grateful that we got a lot of Carl Weathers in The Mandalorian. But yeah, real shame. He just made every scene much better.
Yeah, he really did. And the episodes he directed were really good too.
Yeah,
like he was always a good director on those episodes that he did.
Yeah, R.I.P. Great performer. Seemingly a nice guy. Here's another refractor. Here's a comic book insert, which is probably the coolest part of these cards are the comic book inserts there.
I like those, and I definitely got like almost 2 full sets out of what I opened. Maybe more.
That's a plus. The parallels of those are some of the most value you're going to get out of these boxes. Refractor in every pack so far. I can't remember if that's the odds. Here's our Grogues. Here's one of the most exciting cards. There are a lot of images like this where it's hard to make out what's going on, and also where the chrome finish is what they've selected to highlight or not is strange. That's not true with this card, but it's also strange because they slim down the set, right? They pick certain cards from Season 1 and Season 2 to put in. Why would you put this image if you're thinning the herd?
Well, they must have heard the hubbub surrounding the heat and the hype around that particular card when it was being pulled out of Season 2 boxes of just regular paper product.
It's very interesting decision making. Bunch of Mando skulls. Look at how much better these Season 1 borders are.
They're great. Another
refractor.
Real complaint I had about this product was I had several packs that had cards that were just horribly miscut.
Oh yeah,
like, comedically miscut.
So far, so good with on that front. Here's one of the only vertical cards in the set.
Yeah, that drives me crazy.
Yep. Yep. Why did they do that if they were gonna pick and choose?
Yeah.
Great Boba card. That's
a
cool.
fantastic Boba
Here's
card.
the back of these, by the way. There.
I think it's the highlight of the set for sure. But there's no real like rarity or scarcity to those.
No,
which is
not unless they're
fine.
parallels.
Yeah, parallels is very cool, but I just like the set insert itself. I thought they were pretty neat.
Notice we have still not hit any color. Here's
No.
concept art card, so that's kind of cool.
Those are pretty nice.
This looks like that. There's that. Great.
I'm trying to remember because I know there's concept, there's the comic book. Is there like a Grogu insert or something?
I think there's whatever that Grogu insert set is on Chrome. I think I'm thinking of the year the top Star Wars Chrome that had the Journey of Grogu. This would be cool to get a parallel of. Nice refractor.
That is a good Mando card.
That is a card from season 1 that I'm looking for getting in a parallel someday. Here's the other insert set.
These are pretty good too.
Not
I actually
bad.
like these.
Armored and ready. There's Finnick Shand. We're almost halfway through this box.
Ooh. And we're waiting for that Superfractor Pedro Pascal.
That's
auto,
right.
Correct? Yep.
That's right.
Okay. Little Grogu's.
And the refractor. Whoa!
Oh!
How about that, BC? We hit a sketch here.
Nice.
Not bad. I got
You're
sketch
like
fingers.
You are the sketch king. I have never. The only sketches I've ever pulled were when they were guaranteed in a mystery pack. You have pulled multiple.
Yeah, I've
boxes.
pulled a weird amount of sketches for how few boxes I have opened. Nick Gribben. This is a very cool card. I really like that. I can't tell you who this character is off the top of my head.
I don't know. My first instinct was some sort of Inquisitor.
Oh, yeah, but I don't know if the timeline.
I
mean, it would for Clone Wars or Rebels and Inquisitors, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, very, very nice sketch here. Like that a lot. So how about that, BC? Not bad for a box of Chrome.
Yeah, probably better than whatever autograph we could have possibly had.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exciting. I'm trying to think if I pulled another sketch out of one of these boxes. I have an Ahsoka sketch that may have come out of Beskar Chrome, but I'll have to think about it. Maybe.
Oh, I remember that. That's a great sketch that you got too.
Yeah.
That Ahsoka.
So the refractor, there's some children.
The children card. Everybody goes nuts for that one too.
They love it. They love it, BC. Okay. I got a parallel from the regular season 1 of that one. There's some Mandos. There's some Mandos. How about that? BC, are you excited for The Mandalorian and Grogu, the movie?
No. not after season 3 of Mandalorian, but you know, maybe they'll earn my trust again with some really good writing of whatever that is going to be.
Still have not hit a parallel. I'm not complaining because I got a sketch, but you know. And I don't know if I showed the back of those. Those are the backs of the armored and ready.
Armored and ready. What about you? Yeah, scale of 1 to 10. The Mando Grogu movie. Where Grogu's definitely going to talk and get a crazy Mandalorian helmet.
Yeah, I'll be excited when it's coming out to see what exactly goes on, you know?
Yeah.
It's a refractor there. Oh, here's an autograph to match our sketch.
You've got a child's autograph.
That's right. Child labor on this card. I already have a Winta autograph in the orange parallel, I guess. This is 26 out of 150.
So we're going for that rainbow now, huh?
I might actually have two. I might actually have two other Wintas. So this child has personally signed 3 cards that I have received.
Wow. It
Yeah.
was meant to be. It was meant to be.
All right. Still no base parallel coming out. We're on the last stack of cards here. The final third of our
Was it
Beskar
one or
box.
2 that you got out of a box? I feel like it was maybe only. I feel like I maybe only got one parallel out of each box.
Maybe an autograph and a parallel or something was how it worked. Which is, again, just disappointing.
Yeah.
And more concept art. There you go. That's a cool Boba
That's a good
card.
Boba. We'll dig those Bobas.
Wonder if we're gonna see Boba in that movie.
Book of Boba Fett Chapter 2?
Not getting any younger, Boba. Gotta put him in there.
The Bilbo rookie card.
There it is. Old Dark Saber, Dark Trooper. Hey, from Dark Forces.
Hold on, I have to correct myself for everyone who's big on rookie cards in Star Wars. Bill Burr didn't start playing baseball in this particular product. It was season 1 is where his official rookie card is.
Are there Bill Burr autos?
I don't think so. No, there's no. I don't think there's any pack pulled Bill Burr autos.
Like that refractor. There's a cool comic book cover. There's another Mando. We got 3 packs left. Are they going to give us a parallel, or they said, hey, we put a sketch in there?
It's going to be the Superfractor of Enter the Mandalorian. That's what's going to happen.
That would be, I mean, truly incredible.
That would be an amazing card.
There's Ahsoka. I don't need to turn her the right way. You've seen it before.
This guy who came in and just crushed his scene, you know?
Yeah, very good. This is this feels like we might have some miscuts in here, just a weird pack alignment, or maybe it's a Superfractor fattening up the pack piece. Hey!
Hey, Carl Weathers!
Not bad. We did get a Carl Weathers parallel. That's definitely the nicest parallel I've gotten out of one of these boxes.
Yeah. Yep,
81 of 99.
Heck yeah.
Nice. And that is the first card he shows up on, I believe. It's actually well centered too, so you know.
Nice.
I'll even put that in a little holder. I am definitely kicking myself for not buying a Carl Weathers autograph the many times I looked at them and thought, I kind of really want one of those. There was one in particular that I got very close to buying, but did not.
Oh, nice Ahsoka there.
Sure they're not going to get any cheaper.
Although, knowing Topps, they probably have a vault full of stickers signed by Carl Weathers that they'll be releasing for years to come.
Yes, indeed. All right. That's the end of that there. All right. Got a big old stack of chrome over here. And again, the highlights are our Brief Gargan in blue. Good card. Our Winta.
Now, just correct me, Winta was at one point prospective stepdaughter of the Mandalorian if he had chosen to live out really what would have been the best version of his life and settle down that village with that sweet lady.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's
okay.
I think Winta is one of the children who definitely saw Mando's face when he took off his helmet in the window and ate a bowl of porridge or whatever in the window.
He's like, you don't see this. You don't know what the way is. It's fine.
And then I believe this is, maybe it's just marker and pen. Yeah, I think this is just, it's a marker and pen sketch by Nick
That's Riven. A great sketch.
Very nice sketch. Thank you, Nick.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's about as good as the boxes get for this product, I think. There are people who are fans of this product. You know, opinions may vary. I think in general, it must be cheaper by now because they printed so much of it and nobody wants it, but
it is definitely cheaper than when we bought it. That is for sure.
So if you want to hunt a Superfractor, I don't know. I can't recommend this, honestly. That was a good box, though. Good box.
Yeah. Yeah, sketch. I mean, come old sketch fingers. AB strikes again.
That's right. That's right. Pretty cool. I got to add it to my sketch sheet right now.
I pull the of fives, and you pull the sketches.
That is the way it seems to go.
Yeah.
So I have a sheet of every sketch I have pulled so far out of a box. Here are the other sketches I have pulled. There's some BC sketches shining behind them. I gotta.
There are, yeah.
So yeah,
that is
my sketch
Ahsoka's dope. I still think the Akbar is my favorite one.
Yeah, very cool.
That's a really great sketch.
Anil Sharna, Space Hindu.
Yeah.
Did that one. Very, very cool.
Yep.
Yeah, so I have been I am rich in sketches, and so far I have not traded or sold any sketch I pulled out of a pack, and I think I intend to stay that way. Just because it's cool to have the collection of the sketches that have come to me.
Keep your wares, baby.
Speaking of keeping your wares, if you don't want us to rob your house, hit that like and subscribe. Anything else, BZ?
I just have to give us a little feedback.
Okay.
I think we were a little too silly.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think we held ourselves to our usual journalistic high standards, and we'll really have to go back, review the tape, take notes, and come back and just try to be better next time, you know? He's already left. Oh no, yeah, okay.
Sorry, I was busy. You shit my pants.
Oh no!
Listen, if you're not gonna take this seriously, what are we even doing here?
My shorts are full of turds.
That's what's weighing me down.
Bye forever.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
I'm shutting the door.
Oh, yeah, I should make that sound, shouldn't I?